Stephen Curry and Draymond Green, cornerstones of the Golden State Warriors for NBA championships over the last decade, have reportedly clarified their desired role in roster decisions to the team's front office. While their influence within the organization is undeniable, it appears they are advocating for a more balanced approach to their involvement. According to ESPN, both stars want to be consulted but do not wish to be the final deck. This nuanced stance reflects a strategic understanding of their positions. An insider revealed that Steph has communicated clearly to the Warriors executives, stating, "Steph has said, 'Look, I do not want to be making those decisions. It puts me in a different spot than all of my teammates. I do not want that.'" This sentiment highlights Curry's desire to maintain harmony within the team and focus on his role as a player rather than a de facto manager. The offseason has presented challenges for the Warriors, with significant changes in the roster. The departure of Klay Thompson, a vital part of the team's success, was a tough pill to swallow. Despite his declining production, Thompson's presence and contributions over the past decade were invaluable. His move to the Dallas Mavericks marked the end of an era, but also a clear signal that the Warriors are entering a new phase. Thompson's exit was not just a blow to the team's on-court dynamics but also a personal loss for Curry and Green, who had built a strong bond with him over the years. According to reports, Thompson himself requested that Curry and Green not press the front office to retain him, acknowledging the difficult yet necessary transition. The stars later admitted the emotional difficulty of seeing their longtime teammate leave. Amid these changes, the Warriors have managed to bring in new talent, including Kyle Anderson, Buddy Hield, and DeAnthony Melton. These additions are promising, yet the team missed out on securing a major target. All-star forward Lauri Markkanen, who had been linked to the Warriors for weeks, ultimately signed a 5-year, $238 million extension with the Utah Jazz, leaving the Warriors still searching for that key player to complete their roster. Despite these setbacks, the Warriors' front office remains optimistic. The strategic addition of experienced role players like Anderson, Hield, and Melton aims to fill the gaps left by Thompson's departure and support Curry and Green in their pursuit of another championship. Each of these players brings unique skills that can enhance the team's performance on both ends of the court. Furthermore, the presence of young talents such as Brandon Podziemski and Tracy Jackson-Davis offers hope for the future. These players, alongside veterans, could provide the Warriors with a balanced mix of youthful energy and seasoned experience. The goal is to create a cohesive unit capable of competing at the highest level while maintaining the team's core values and playing style. The Warriors' pursuit of excellence is far from over. The team's ability to adapt and integrate new players into their system will be crucial in the coming season. As Curry and Green focus on their roles on the court, their leadership and experience will be instrumental in guiding the new additions and ensuring that the team remains competitive. In conclusion, the Warriors are in a period of transition, but with the right moves and strategic additions, they can continue to be a formidable force in the NBA. The clear communication from Curry and Green about their roles in roster decisions is a positive step towards maintaining team unity and focus. As fans, we can look forward to seeing how these changes play out and support our team through this exciting journey. If you believe in the Warriors' vision and are excited about the potential of our new lineup, smash that like button, subscribe to Warriors Nation TV, and let us know in the comments what you think about these changes and what moves you hope to see next. Warriors Steve Kerr shares an eye-opening claim about the Celtics' major challenge in starting a dynasty. If there is any head honcho qualified to talk about starting a dynasty, it would be Steve Kerr. He did it with the Chicago Bulls, and the Golden State Warriors have won 4 titles under him. The latter squad could have easily gone for 6 if not because of LeBron James and Kawhi Leonard. Joe Mazzulla and the Boston Celtics are going to hope to replicate or maybe even surpass their accomplishments. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown have already got one Larry O'Brien trophy. But a second might not come so easily. The Celtics, with the exception of their late 2000s run, have always won through dynastic efforts. This was the same franchise that Larry Bird and Bill Russell took to multiple titles in a span of a decade. However, this might not be the case for Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Joe Mazzulla. Warriors head honcho Steve Kerr outlined why this upcoming season will be the hardest year for them in terms of starting a dynasty, via Adam Himmelsbach of the Boston Globe. When you first win it, I think you have a deeper level of confidence. To me, that first time that you try to repeat is actually a little easier. You do it a couple of times and you're actually exhausted, Kerr added. Will the Celtics experience the same dynasty woes as the Warriors? Notably, the Warriors only won back-to-back titles once. It happened during the first 2 seasons of Kevin Durant's tenure with them back in 2017 to 2018. Their first attempt at a repeat got derailed because LeBron James, Kevin Love, and Kyrie Irving absolutely went feral in the last 4 games of their NBA Finals series in 2016. Their three-peat hopes were also busted by Kawhi Leonard's Toronto Raptors. The Warriors then got their 4th title in a decade after a valiant effort to come back against the Celtics during the 2022 postseason. You try to do it a 3rd time, a 4th time, and you go to the finals 3, 4, 5 times in a row. It's utterly exhausting. But if you win one, you've got a deeper level of confidence than you had before. I think that really matters to teams, he added. The Celtics can obviously blaze their own path. After all, they have already done so back in the 1960s and 1980s. Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen could have also gone for a 2nd title had Kobe Bryant's Los Angeles Lakers not stood in the way. However, the Warriors are in a prime position to make a strategic addition that could change the game for us. Enter Jonas Valanciunas. Adding a player of his caliber could be the boost we need to overcome the challenges posed by the Celtics and other formidable opponents. Valanciunas' physical presence and experience could be invaluable, especially given our current roster changes and the need to maximize Stephen Curry's championship window. With Andrew Wiggins and Draymond Green showing signs of decline, a player like Valanciunas could be the key to solidifying our lineup. Valanciunas averaged 12.2 points and 8.8 rebounds for the New Orleans Pelicans last season before signing a 3-year deal with the Wizards this summer. He will be eligible for trade in December, and if Golden State hasn't made a significant move by then, he should undoubtedly be on our radar. Valanciunas brings a level of physicality and experience that our team desperately needs, especially in the paint. One anonymous NBA executive told Heavy Sports, "If the Markkanen thing does not work out, the Warriors will certainly be in the hunt for Valanciunas." This statement alone should excite any Warriors fan. Valanciunas is a proven NBA center who adds a necessary physical presence on both ends of the court. His ability to anchor the paint while the Warriors utilize their perimeter shooters and wings could be reminiscent of the impact Andrew Bogut had during our previous championship runs. While Valanciunas signed with the Wizards, there is no indication that a long-term commitment is expected. Rather, Washington had the means to sign him and did so with the hopes of flipping him for more future-driven assets as their rebuild continues. This situation works perfectly in favor of the Warriors, providing an opportunity to acquire a valuable player without a long-term commitment. The Warriors would be the perfect landing spot for Jonas Valanciunas. With his 12 years of NBA experience and a team-friendly deal, Valanciunas fits the mold of a player who could significantly contribute to our postseason success. His presence in the paint would relieve some pressure from our perimeter players and provide the team with a reliable scoring and rebounding option inside. Adding Valanciunas to our roster could also positively impact our defensive capabilities. His size and strength would help in guarding some of the league's top big men, making it difficult for opponents to dominate the paint. This added defensive dimension is crucial for a team that relies heavily on its shooting and perimeter play. Offensively, Valanciunas would bring a new dynamic to the Warriors. His ability to score in the post and his rebounding skills would complement our current offensive strategies. Imagine Curry and the rest of our shooters having more freedom on the perimeter, knowing they have a reliable option inside who can score and grab rebounds. This balance could make us even more formidable. In conclusion, Jonas Valanciunas could be the missing piece the Golden State Warriors need to solidify their lineup and enhance their championship prospects. His experience, physical presence, and team-friendly contract make him an ideal candidate. As we look to navigate the upcoming season and capitalize on Stephen Curry's remaining prime years, acquiring Valanciunas could be a strategic move that propels us back to the top of the NBA. Let's hope the Warriors front office sees this potential and makes the necessary moves to bring Valanciunas to the Bay Area. If you're excited about the possibility of Jonas Valanciunas joining the Warriors, smash that like button, subscribe to Warriors Nation TV, and let us know in the comments what you think about this potential game changer.